Okay, I think I'm recording now. So, these are the bald headed chronicles because I'm bald headed, not without my wig. So, these are the bald headed chronicles. And I just want to talk about a few things. I do. I don't know how this works. They said that I can't go live. I don't know why they said I can't go live, but they said I can record. So, this is us. So, we're going to pour us a drink because I'm drinking in the light of this Rona, in the light of this Rona virus. I don't have too many complaints. I mean, I got a lot of complaints, but I can't voice them here until I go from here to my hometown. But when I go back to my hometown, listen, Linda, it's gonna be a lot of chronicles. I think I'm gonna call them Arizona, Arizona, whatever this is. What state? What part of the state is this? Anyway, they're gonna be called Arizona Chronicles. I just can't get into it with you right now because I'm still here. And then I might step on a lot of toes and people might get offended and they might be saying, why did you make that video about us? So I won't do it while I'm here, but I'm gonna do it when I go home. That way they can call me on the phone and say, why did you do that? And then I can tell them. Because I wanted to. But right now I can't because I don't want to. I mean, I can. I mean, I will because I'm a grown person. But yeah, okay. It's a matter of a fact that they pay me. So since they pay me, I'm not going to go live about it. But when they don't pay me, when I'm out of their employ, please believe I'm going to go live about each and every one of them. So recently, we're going to talk about me going natural then. So recently, I tried to go natural. And not tried, I am going natural. Right? I don't know how it's working out. And I dyed it too. You can't see that. Wait, let me take a sip of the drink. It's working out for me. But you know how other people is. Because sometimes I just do it like this. Rub it to make it curly. I don't comb it really. You can just rub it like this. They got a brush that'll do the same effect that I'm doing now. They let you show that you ain't even got to buy the brush. You can do it with your hand. See? To get that same nappy look. See? Same curly. Wait, somebody had did something for me. See what happened here. Oh, it's Tim Bay. He has started a new video. Anyway, they won't even let me start a new video on Facebook. If I start a new video on Facebook with music, they block my shit. But if those celebrities do it with the same music, they be playing it and bumping it. Bumping it and playing it. But I guess for the average Joe, we can't do it. So, I'm still going to do this here right now. I was going to follow Funky Dineva, my idol. Funky Dineva is my idol. I know everybody loves T.S. Madison, but I love me some Funky Dineva. I've been loving Funky Dineva when she was like, my hair is laid like. Before I even knew T.S. Madison, I knew Funky Dineva. Fucking fuck, they said she was on. What they said? They said she was smoking. I don't give a fuck. That's still my bitch. Fucking not evil. So, oh Lord, look at this. Hold on. Let me fix that. I gotta fix that. Oh Lord. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna try to fix it. If I can't fix it, then fuck it. Here we go. Let's see. Did I fix it? Oh, a little bit, huh? So I got on some shorts. These shorts right here. And then I got on this what they call it, baby doll shirt. Yeah, me, I do. Anyway, so I'm assuming that no one will look at this. So I do want to talk about my chronicles. So listen, Linda. So let's see. Can I do this right here? Hold on. Wait. Okay. That's ugly. But anywho, cause you see the fupa. Let's see if I can fix the fupa. Hold on. Wait. All right. So anyway, excuse me. Yeah, cause I cough. Y'all want to attack me, right? So anyway, in this time of peril, this time of of unsafeness, I work at a daycare. I work at a preschool, right? So the owner put out a memo explaining details on why we're not closing. But it really is not, it really didn't entail it. But it says on the memo, do I got the memo? No, I didn't bring it with because I thought it was some bullshit. Because he not working there. He's not putting himself in jeopardy of being infected by the Rona. Because he put out there, it says that you gotta constantly wash your hands. Dude, and all the other people listening to this, you can wash your hands to the end of times. I mean, you can be like raw on your hands washing them. But the coronavirus, the COVID-19, it's airborne. It's an airborne virus. So even though you washing your hands, you can still get it. You can still be exposed. And it to be in fact, all of us have already been exposed to the coronavirus because it's an airborne virus. It's an airborne virus. So he sent out this memo, and then I was mad about it because I was like, dude, how you gonna how are you going to like give a memo out to people to diminish my 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 personal feelings and how I want to be attached to this virus that's airborne, because you don't want to close, because you're all about the money. You want to put me at jeopardy because you want to still make money, because you still want to make money. So I'm at jeopardy with these children coming in here. Not the children. On the cool, I trust the children. I don't trust the parents that's bringing them in. Because where they been? Where they been strolling about? Because the virus is airborne. So the parents that's coming in with these children, they could have it and it's affecting my children that's coming in that I gotta take care of. That's blowing bubbles in my face, talking in tongues, farting, and I gotta change them. I'm directly affected, not infect, affected by them because of their parents. Where have their parents been? I'm checking this drink right now. Wait. Oh shit. But where have the parents been? Strolling all about on their days off. and still want to drop their children off at the preschool. So they strolling all about, being about their business, and then coming in here dropping their children off with me. But where you been, parent? So the parents has put me in jeopardy because I don't want to get it twisted, and I don't want everybody um to make it like I'm unaware. I'm old. I'm old. I'm not still that 30-year-old woman. I got some health problems. I'm not as healthy as I should be. I have breathing problems. Sometimes I don't know what's going on with me. And then here you come with your babies after you been out there with your healthy ass. Here you come bringing these kids in here, and they spitting in my face, and I gotta change them, and it's biohazard with these babies. But you don't give a fuck about that. All only thing you care about is, even if it's not your work day, even if it's your own, even though, okay, I'm gonna bring my kid with her. What's the problem? They say. The problem is, I'm not so strong in my immune system, parents, director, owner of the company. I'm not so strong in my immune system. So I'm acceptable to whatever they come in with. I am. So what is that little memo you sent out, owner of the fucking company, on how to prevent coronavirus? You can't prevent coronavirus because it's an airborne virus. That leads me to believe that either you know you don't give a fuck, or either you know and you don't give a fuck. Just the same. For your workers' well being, for the safety of the people that's taking care of these kids. You don't give a fuck. Owner, you don't. Because I'm susceptible to all diseases. I'm not like 25 anymore. They can fight off infections immediately. I need help now. And if it come into me, and if it come to me, if they got it, I got it. You don't care about that though, do you, owner? Do you, owner? You don't care. You know why you don't care? Because you're not there. Because you can isolate yourself from all this. You don't gotta deal with it. The owner don't gotta deal with it, but I do. I do. These are facts that I'm saying. And I think because that I'm gonna go home anyway, so you can see me home. Because they say they passed a bill that's gonna give me $1,000 or something, and I can file unemployment because I need to protect myself. I'm protecting myself. This video is about me protecting myself. I'm drinking alcohol, but alcohol ain't gonna help me. It's not in this pandemic. It's not gonna help me. But I think the owners of the company where I work, they don't give a fuck. They about the bottom line. We gotta keep these kids coming in here, keep these kids coming in here, keep these kids coming in here for money. That's what they worried about. Oh, I know they gonna say that they Christian and sanctified. No, you're not really Christian and sanctified. No, you're not. We supposed to be a Christian and sanctified sinner, but you're really not. If you're not willing to like realize the aspects of all the damages that can come your way. You're not really sanctified and religious if you don't care about the welfare of the workers. you're not really sanctified and holy if you're not willing to say, hey, I see these you parents and you children coming here and there, and you can bring in the virus at any given time. Since you don't recognize that, you're not really sanctified and holy. Oh, but wait, I know the stance. Let me give me a cigarette. Hold on, give me a cigarette. Hold on. Because I know the stance they're gonna stand on. I know if I bring it to them, even if I write them a letter, I know what they're gonna say. I know because it's a church thing. It's like yeah, it's a religious thing. So what they're gonna say, if I was to take this to them right now, they gonna question my sanctuality. They're gonna test my salvation. They're gonna say some stuff like, "Oh, we know this is going on. We know the parents is bringing in the kids, and they could have anything, but where's your faith in it?" That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say if you believe in God, and if you sanctified and you holy, then you should believe that this not gonna affect you. But let me tell you this: even though even though I shouldn't, and I don't. But please believe me, I don't. Cause I am sanctified and I am holy. Even though I ain't deep down in the church, and I don't go to church all the time, but I'm still sanctified and holy. And I'm not afraid of what this world has to offer, because this is a world. And the world gonna pass on. He's gonna look for a church that's holy. But listen to me, Linda. What you telling me? Oh, if you save and you sanctified and you holy, you should not worry. Yeah, these things go by the same law as that. I gotta still obey the laws of the land. I know many of you don't understand it, so let me explain it to you. Even though I'm sanctified and holy, if I go and run a red light, cause I'm sanctified and holy, ain't gonna save me from a ticket. Because I still gotta obey the laws of the land. I do. I gotta obey the laws of the land. Of this here land. This here worldly environment. I gotta still obey the speed limit. I still gotta obey the stoplight. I just can't go running a stoplight because I'm sanctified and holy. I can't. Excuse me. I can't do it because I'm sanctified and holy. I can't go run a red light. I can't go rob a store. I can't go rob a person for that matter. I can't go backbiting to another person. I can't go talking about a person. I can't do a whole lot of stuff because I am sanctified and holy. So I'm going to live by the laws of the land. So I don't expect you, the owner, who think you uh, sanctified and holy. I can't expect you to hold me to the laws of the land because apparently you don't expect the laws of the land, owner of the business that I work for, because you sent out this mass note, a letter. You didn't even have the audacity to come in person and say and talk to us. So how I'm gonna build up my confidence in you? So I don't give a fuck what's gonna happen with me. I supposing this because you didn't even have the audacity as me being your employee, as you want me to carry on and taking care of these babies or these kids at my risk to my health, risk to other teachers' health. You don't give a fuck. That's why you sent the letter, and then she came in with the letter. the sub boss. She came in there with the letter like it's okay, and gave, hey, here's a letter that the owners want us to go by and more. Uh, girl, lady, as the boss, you should have a you should have qualms with this. You should have a problem with this. You should have got on the line with them. You, lady, you the supervisor. You the director. Even the assistant director. I'm put you in it too, assistant director. And she knows who I'm talking about. Y'all should went to him, the head man, the owner, and said, hey, owner, I don't feel comfortable with putting my workers in this type of atmosphere with this type of risk. The director and assistant director should have went to them and said this. They should have, but they didn't. You know why? I don't know. No, I don't. I don't know. I think I might be fired on Monday, for my opinion, because the director and assistant director should not be okay with this letter that he sent out. They should have counteracted that letter and said, hey, you can't force these people to jeopardize their life, to not be in quarantine, and to be around these babies. It's not the babies. It's not even the babies. It's not even the kids. It's about the kid, about the parent that might be walking in with some stuff. The parent. The parent could be all over this place. Hold on, let me close my door. Excuse me. Oh. All right. But yeah, it's the parent that's been all the Walmart, been to CVS, been to Walgreens, and because the virus, the coronavirus, is not. Cause you can't get it from not washing your hands. It's a or airborne disease. Is that means it's in the atmosphere. Do you know what airborne mean? Airborne mean that if you breathe on me, I can get it. That's what airborne mean. So these parents, they going all around town and they doing this and they doing that. They buy juju bees and wham whams and shoes. And then they want to bring their kid up in here with us. With the green running nose. And it's one parent, I ain't even gonna lie, it seems like the director and the assistant director is afraid of them. Because they got 2,500 kids at the center. They won't even correct them. Not that lady, not that man. If we go and talk to them about it, hey, can you tell this parent that they can't come in there with their shoes on? Nobody's telling them that. I even went next door to where they other children is, cause the rule is in that room is they got to check their kid and see if they're wet and change them and wash their hands. I listened at the door to see if this was going on. You know that parent went right over there and dropped their kid they dropped their kid off. They didn't wash their hands because they see some period or some stuff. I know they think they own the center or some stuff. I don't know. No, I do know. They do. Because they got let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because they got 6 kids in there. They got 6 of them. So I got a sign at my door. I got a sign at my door that say, hey, don't come here with your shoes on. Put the booties on your shoes if you don't want to take your shoes off. But if you're gonna take your shoes off, take your shoes off. They don't do neither of either. And if I go to the office and say that, they be like, "What?" Cause they got 2, 4, 6 kids. I, and they been having her for a long time, and I guess they feel obligated to them, and these people don't have to follow the rules. If their kid gets sick, these parents, if their kids get sick and we have to send them home, they are offended. Literally offended. If we send their kid home with a fever, they are offended. They think that we are lying just for them to come get their kid. They got in there, one of they 6. They are offended and think we're lying. The parent told me just today. Oh, they sent him home with a fever of 109. But when we got home, it was normal. And then she says, I'm not saying that you guys are lying. Why would we lie? Why would we lie? That's the business. Why would we lie? I don't. As a parent, I don't get paid no more, no less. If your kid in there or in there or not, I don't get paid any less or any more. If your kid is in there or not, I don't. The office don't. I'm gonna defend them now. The office don't get paid no more or no less if your kid is in there or not. So why would we lie about your kid having a fever of 109? What's the what would be our gain to tell you to come get your kid because your kid got a fever? What would be the gain for us? We're not getting an extra $50 because we sent your kid home with a fever. The office is not getting an extra $100 because they sent your kid home with a fever of 109. Nobody's getting any extra pay because your kid got a fever, because your kid is sick. You're not getting no extra pay. So what would be our motive? Me, the office staff, would be our motive? But you still got them that will say, come and get him. Why? How high is the fever? 109. Who said it was 109? I said it was 109. They get offended because their kid got a fever. Oh my God. I'm telling you what God love. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not. Hey, here's my drink. I decided from now on out, I'm going to be up and open. If I want to be a content creator, I'm going to be up and honest. But listen, what is our gain? Because your kid is sick and we need you to come get your kid. What is our gain? Seriously, ask the question. I'm waiting. I'll wait. There's no gain for us. Just come get your kid. I got a double stomach right here. Look. Right here. This is it. I had it. I got another parent. Her baby was diagnosed with no pneumonia and I don't know, some TRS or TRV, whatever. RSV. RSV. That's a disease for only infants. We was telling her for days, for weeks, your kid is sick. Your kid got green snot coming out of her mouth and out of her eyes, and she sleeps all the time. So when the baby had the fever of 110, and we had to call her, she was upset about it. The mama was upset that she had a fever of 110. She was upset with us. She came in there like, because we put the babies on the floor, right? And she looked at the carpet where the babies be. She came right in there tipping. Oh, look at this carpet. Oh my God. This is where she got it from. No, lady. She got it because this baby is sickly. Not because of the carpet, but she swear for God. She swear for God that her baby got sick with the RSV and pneumonia because of the carpet that she was crawling on. She was like, "Look at it. Can you put a blanket on there while she's playing?" Let me get a good let me let you get a good look at my what, lady? That's what she said though. These are my trials and tribulations of working at a preschool. I mean, I got adversaries on every end, from the director, the assistant director, who's okay. I'm gonna go and say this about my assistant director, and I love her. I love her to death. I do. My assistant director, I love her, and she's the salt of the earth. I do. I love her. She knows I love her. She's been there for me, and she's helped me. She's really helped me keep my job. Ashley texted me. She's helped me to keep my job, but she's passive aggressive. She is. She's like weak. She's like a mouse. If I tell her something, you know what she say? She's assistant director, but she knows she's like, oh, I don't got nothing to do with that. It's just coming in here. It's like they hired a psycho. They hired a psycho. And I told her, the assistant director, the assistant, she know who she is. I told her, that's a psycho. She's crazy. She knew she was crazy when she wouldn't even address her as a human being. When she talked over her, she knew she was a problem. But, you know, when she said the assistant director, oh, I can't do nothing about it. I'm just a fish in a big pond. You can do something about it. You chose not to do nothing about it. Okay. Because if I was in her position, I'd be like putting my foot down. No, we're not hiring some psycho. She's not the right fit for this company. She's not the right fit for this job. Don't hire her. And if you hire her, I'm going to call somebody. I would protest. You didn't protest, assistant director. You didn't protest. You didn't say, hey, I don't agree with it, and I'm not gonna go along with it, and don't do it. And I'm not a part of it. But what you said was, assistant director, you said was this, your spiel. Oh, I'm just an assistant director. I don't have no pull. I don't have no cause to say anything. Then what is your position for? Assistant director? If you don't have no pull, what are you doing there? Oh, just to shuffle through paperwork? Then say that then. Say, my position here as assistant director is just to shuffle through paperwork. My decisions are not valid. What I want to do don't be recognized. And if that's a fact, you should make that known to the owner. I feel like I'm not being recognized as assistant director. You should say that. But if you can't say that, then if you just want to be a paper pusher, then say that too. Just say you want to keep it easy. You want to keep it light. You don't want no problems. You just want to keep it light. Let the director hire who she want to be, who she want to, and let the cookies fall where they fall. And where they fall is an unproductive or unsafe environment for the other people that's there. Assistant director. I'm just saying. If I'm gonna take a position, if I go and apply anywhere else and I take a position of assistant director, then I'm gonna assist the director in making choices, and I'm not gonna let her overpower me or persuade me on a bad decision. I'm not gonna let it happen. If I'm the assistant, then me being assistant being assistant director means to me. Let me being assistant to me. Wait, I don't got no props. But look, being an assistant director to me means that okay, we're gonna interview somebody. I'm gonna be in there because I'm the assistant, right? So we're gonna interview somebody. And then they're gonna go through their spiel and they're gonna answer the question even if the director is giving conducting the interview, right? Right? Yeah, I may sit there and listen to the director giving the interview, but I'm gonna be listening to the candidates' responses. I'm gonna be listening to the candidate actions. I'm gonna be looking for the candidate movements, reactions, because the director and the assistant can feel a vibe from a person. If you don't, then y'all in the wrong profession. You and the director and the assistant. If y'all can't get a vibe from a candidate, then y'all in the wrong motherfucking business of hiring other individuals for a job such as taking care of another individual's life. This is a serious thing. I don't take it lightly. Have y'all seen the documentary of Hernandez? So I don't take it lightly. I don't. I don't. I'm looking at everything in my babies. I'm looking at everything because I am a first responder. So I feel like you making my job hard because you let them slip through. You, assistant director, when you seen something phony or fake about this candidate and you didn't say nothing, and then your response to this is, I don't have nothing to say about it. She makes all the decisions. No, you are a first responder. And at the gate, your responsibility is to protect us at the gate with the person that's in person to care for these kids. So that's your job, assistant director. You have to look at these things at the gate. At the gate, assistant director and director. We shouldn't even have to know about these phony people that you bringing in there. We shouldn't. But since you did, because since you was lackadaisical about your position, assistant director, and you let the director make the decision, the full decision. So now we got a psycho on site. A psycho on site. You put them in there where where I can't see. So I can't report as a first responder. But but since I've been in there, so all the parents come to me and voice their opinions to me, and then I voice my opinion to you about what they saying about this woman that you have hired, director, and the assistant director was lackadaisical and didn't say nothing about it. So now I'm getting a response. I'm getting the complaints from the kids that I have been in company with, that I have talked to. They coming to me like, um, who is this lady? Why she this and why she that? And my kid never did this before she came in the position. And I'm telling you this. I'm telling you, assistant director, hey, even though I'm somewhere else with another group of kids, but these kids that I was in charge with, their parents are coming to me because they know I was in there with their kids before. And it was like, what's up with this? Why my kid acting out? My kid didn't do this when you was there. So I'm telling you this. I'm telling you, assistant director or director, hey, so and so parent came up to me and said this and about that and about that teacher. You know what the director said? Nothing. It was almost like she didn't give a fuck about what the parents were saying. This went on for 6 months. That teacher been there for 6 months. I'm not lying. I don't give a fuck about the ramifications. I'm not lying. Yeah. Complaint after complaint after complaint. The director said, oh, I'm going to talk to her. Oh, I'm talking to her. Oh, I'm going to pull her in and talk to her. But the behavior still continued. So what did that say about the director? And what they say about the assistant director? Because she didn't say, she didn't come to the director and say, hey, we got to do something about this. Because we getting too many complaints about one teacher. It's something going on. The assistant director didn't say, hey, I told you from the gate, from the beginning, that this was a problem. When that teacher was ignoring her, when that teacher was with her and with another teacher of another color, and the assistant director was right there. Okay, so this is a situation. So outside walking, it's an assistant director who's black. It's a teacher who's white, and then it's her who's white. The teacher that was the problematic teacher that was there, she was talking to her other sisters that's white all over the assistant director. She talked over her so much, the director had to correct her and say, hey, I'm your boss. What is this going on? The assistant had to tell her, had to notify her, hey, I'm right here. They was right there all together. The assistant director had to tell her, hey, I'm right here. Because she was telling this teacher some stuff she should have been telling the assistant director who was in the presence. And she had to tell her, hey, hello, hey, I'm your boss. So if you're going to tell me what you got to say to me or what your concerns is, or you don't want nothing to happen. The assistant director had to tell this lady this in her presence because she was overlooking her. And she still got to stay. She still got to stay in employment. She still got to collect a check. Numerous of parents, not just one, not just two, not just three, not just four, five, six, eight parents complained about this same lady, but it was no action done. In fact, I heard, I don't want to be telling tales out of school, but I heard that the director said point blank, I'm not gonna fire her because she want me to fire her. That's what I heard out of some reliable workers that work there that's with her on her team. I heard that's what she said. When I heard that that's what she said, I went to her, the director, and I said, "Hey, director, you know you can fire someone without giving probable cause. Arizona is an at will fire state. At will. You can fire her at will. Because already she wasn't in compliance. You can fire her at will." You know what that director said to me? "I'm not going to fire her." That's what she said. I heard it with my own ears. She said, "I'm not going to fire her because she want me to fire her." The director said that to me. Even though she was not a viable candidate. She wasn't a viable candidate when she came in there to interview. She wasn't a viable candidate. I wasn't even supposed to go there with this. But I'm so sick of this state. I'm so sick of this town. I'm so sick of this job that I'm going there. This woman wasn't even a viable candidate to be hired. If the assistant director would get some guts or get some backbone, she would admit it. That candidate, that woman was not a viable candidate to be hired to work at that center. If she would, I love her to death, I do. She just not. I think it's because she from the north. She from New York, and she been passive most of all her life. If her big brother, her sister used to tell her, cause she's a darker skin, and her siblings are of a lighter skin, and they used to tell her, "You're not, you're not my brother or sister," and they would run from her. So I think that has had an effect on her life right now. So I think that it's hard for her to come forward. It's hard for her to show authority. It's hard for her to assert herself in a position that she needs to assert herself in because of her life experiences. I think that's what it is. But she's a good person. Other than that, she would go to the bat for you. If you need her, you can call her. In in personal life, she will be there for you. If you tell her she hungry, she will feed you. If you tell her you don't have a way, she will come and get you. If you tell her I'm hurting and she would try to get to the, even if you don't try to, um if you're going through something and she feel like you're going through something, she would try to address it in a passive way, but you can feel her trying to come through for you, cause she do that to me all the time. She be like, she know I'm going through something. Like now, I use this real life example. She know I'm going through something right now, but she, because of what I told her about other force for members of the church. So she not gonna be really forceful. So she gonna try to take it delicately, and I see her doing it, and now I'm telling her if she listens to this. So now I'm telling her, I see her doing it. I see her like not being aggressive with me, but being who she is, a woman of God that want to hurt, that want to help, but don't want to intrude. She does that, and she does it well. She be like, Dion, hey, how you doing? She want me to open it up. She don't want to come in and just say I seen this and I seen that and I know this and I know that. She wants you to open up to her. So she's like, hey, how you doing? And she'll stand there and she'll look at you. And I know she be wanting me to open up. Cause so she can help me. Not so she can pry in my business. She wants to generally help me. She wants to pray for me. She wants to be there for me. She wants to be, I don't know. She wants to be, she just don't want me, her, the assistant director. She don't want me to be in a hurt state. Is that make any sense? It probably won't make any sense to people that don't go to church, but people who go to church will understand her. She don't want me to be in a hurt state. She want me to recover. She want to pray for me so I can recover. She want me to lay it all on the line so that we can pray about it and be better about it. That's what she wants to do. That's why I love her. I stopped going to church a long time, and it was some forceful people that came to my house and called my phone, and she never did. She never did. And I could see it all in her face. Every time I went to work, I could see it in her face that she want to say, hey, why you stop coming to church? I can see it. I can see the restraint in her. And that's why I love her. I can see it in her. Even when I get in her car, she still don't judge me. She still don't ask a question. Even though she's seen some questionable things about me, she asks no questions. She still just love me. Unconditional. That lady. The assistant director do. But because of all of that, because she's a lover and she's a healer, I don't think her position is right for her. I don't. Because she's a healer. She's a lover and she's compassionate and she want to see good in everybody. So I think her position is not for her because of those things about her. Because she is that. In the position that she's in, she should not ought to be. She should be a servant because that's what she want to be. Really, asked her. Asked her. Asked her what she want to be. And she would, I believe, she would tell you, I want to be the servant of the Lord. I think that she would say that. I don't think she should be in a position on making any decisions in real world because she got the personality. She's got the heart of everybody deserves a chance. She does. She do. The assistant director. That's how she feel. Everybody deserve a chance. I deserve a chance. That's what she said to herself. I deserve a chance because I'm not without fault. I'm wicked and I'm not without fault and I'm still in need of prayer. So I'm gonna give these people who come through here a chance too. But yeah, that's why her position is not where she needs to be. She just needs to be a servant. She needs to be maybe a teacher, helping the kids and reporting back what she see about the kids and the parents. She may be just need to be an advocate. But in her current situation, in her current role at that job, she's not effective. I love her to death. If I call her right now, she coming through. But she's not an effective boss. And that's okay. Everybody not made to be a boss. She's not a boss. And I hope she sees this. And I hope that she reflect on herself not being a boss. You're not a boss, assistant director. I don't even, quite frankly, I don't even think the boss is authorized to be a boss because she kind of soft too. I don't know. I just know. I love you guys, the boss and the assistant boss. I just want y'all to reflect in whatever. Okay?